Hey guys, Derek here with the Closet Doctor, and I want to show you an improvement that we're making to our drawer systems in all of our closets and garage cabinets. Let me show you what we're doing, and we're still going to offer this, but we're moving away for it to a simpler, more economical way. So about 11 years ago, when we went to nested base routing, we went to building our own 5-piece drawer box, and one of the things that we did, we were doing a 5-piece drawer box, and we were doing full extension slides. One of the reasons we did this at this time, these slides were about $250, $350 a pair. Soft close were about $5 to $7. And then we found that we had a lot of fall off that we were using, and so we looked at the cost of these parts as almost free. And so, and we nested that in with the rest of our material. So if we're doing white, we do white drawers. If we were doing chocolate pear, we would do chocolate pear. We would do color match doors. Is what we found out over the last 11 years using this. The first thing that's happened in that time frame, these have gone from a couple of bucks a pair to now we're $10, $11 a pair. So the price has gone up great, a whole bunch. And we also found that one of our bottlenecks, or one of our issues on the CNC, is these small parts. One, they've got a lot of machining in it, and we've improved that. Originally we were doing a 3/8 inch with a 1/4 inch bit, and so it was going in and going around, and now we run this with a 3/8 bit, and it's just one pass, so it's faster. But as you can see, there's a lot of machining on these 5 parts to build a drawer box. And then we've got our drawer front that we install at the job. In the shop, we're gonna drill that for handles, and so that it's ready to go, and we pre-drill for our handles on the front of the drawer, and we pre-drill for the holes that are gonna screw it on. But what we found out is to build this drawer, if somebody's really good, they're building it in about 3.5 minutes. Most of our people are in the 5 to 6 minute range to screw that together. And then we found just about every job that these parts are most likely to move, that we normally end up remaking, 2, 3, 4 of those drawer parts every time. And the remake time takes a lot of time. And so we said, hey, there's got to be a better way. So here is our solution. We have gone to a grass drawer system, and it's a metal sided system. And I used these previous to 2011. This is what I'd used since 1996. I really liked it. We went away from it because this was a little bit more of an expensive of a drawer slide, and as what I found is the full extension ones that we're using over here started out cheap, but they've gone up in price. But the remakes and the extra material and the extra machining time are really slow us down, and so there's an additional cost to that. So in this drawer system, the metal slide is the side. They come in a couple of different heights. This is our smaller one. It's not a full extension drawer, and I'm going to address that in a second, but it only has 2 parts. It has a bottom and a back, and then your drawer front becomes your front. There is no sub front. So when we look at it over here, you can see much less parts. On the back, there's no fancy dados or blind dados or anything. There's just a hole. We've put 2 holes in here for securing the back end of the bottom, and also tells us which side to edge band or not to edge band on this. And then the bottom, you can run this bottom through a table saw and get this slot, or we just run it with a 1/4 inch bit, and then we will process the back of this. This whole drawer presses together in just a few minutes. So we're paying more for the guide. I think we're $17, $18 a pair for these, but we're making up in it by reducing, one, the amount of remakes, because we have less smaller parts and we have less machining time, and it's a nice simple drawer. Now, one of the things that people say, well, it's not full extension, but we're running, in our case, we're running, we don't have any box on the side, so the size of the drawer is bigger. There's no sub front, and so the drawer is bigger that way. We ran our 14-inch deep drawers have the same volume as our 16-inch deep drawers over here. So to sum all that up, we're less material, less parts, less labor to assemble, and less remakes on our CNC more than offset the cost of this. So we'll be going, this will be our standard drawer moving forward. And then we're gonna upgrade our soft close option will be a dovetail box with undermount slides. Will be a completely different box and it'll be a much higher quality, high-end box, but it's gonna have a price that is gonna reflect that. So this will be our standard setup in there. It'll save us a whole bunch of time, and in the long run save us a whole bunch of money.